Samsung continues to lose market share and sales even after its premium offerings. Rumors claim that Apple and Samsung are ready to take the steps to OLED, and the US version of the Sony Xperia Z5 might take a few steps back. I'm Jaime Rivera, and while I go party and karaoke tonight, you better be doing something similar. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today start with Microsoft, as the company has just made its bridge for iOS official in sort of a way. It's not really out there yet. The company is already asking for submissions for any developers interested in porting their iOS applications to Windows 10 Mobile, or Windows 10 for that matter. But then again, we're not exactly sure how that's going to go, because even though that's going to be quick, Windows 10 mobile devices are rather limited right now and they don't perform well. And then another news from Sony, we were happy to hear that the company has decided to bring the Xperia Z5 and Z5 Compact to the United States as of February 7th, but this is rather interesting, as we've got some sources claiming that you won't get the full package. It seems that you will not be getting the fingerprint scanner for reasons we do not understand. Stay tuned for that. Now let's move the spotlight over to Samsung and Apple, as we've been hearing the possibility of an iPhone with an OLED display for quite some time. We heard that there were negotiations between LG and Samsung for this to come to Apple devices, and as it turns out, we've got more sources now claiming that the deal is almost closed, up to the point where we might expect something to happen soon, but we're not exactly sure if that means iPhone news or Apple Watch news. Stay tuned for that. And speaking of Samsung, if you thought that the competition with LG had ended, think again. We've got the Korea Times already claiming that we should expect a flagship from LG from its event at MWC, and again, this is something new. The company regularly does not use MWC. We usually see the new Galaxy, and then eventually we get to see the new LG G something, and it actually ends up launching before the Galaxy, and so on and so forth. But yeah, it seems that the G5 could make it to the event, and we will be covering it live from Barcelona. And finally, the very interesting news today has to do with market share and sales. We hear about how things are going for Samsung, and it was really a highlight for all companies, but everything else was expected. The most important one was really Samsung, because, well, they've lost 1.8% in sales overall in 2015, 3% in market share, which is a crazy figure if you consider it. And we wonder exactly why. The company has invested a lot in bringing the quality of hardware that we wanted from Galaxy phones, and it does seem like if that strategy didn't really pay off. But it does lead me to the question of the day. What exactly do you think Samsung did wrong with its new Galaxy smartphones? In my case, I love the design, but essentials like storage and battery should have been figured out, in my opinion. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know what you think. Friends, as always, you know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier or before this video was filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, or on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next week.